Saturday was the day of anticipation for people in my generation. So we had Superman, we had Speed Racer, we had Transformers, we had He-Man, we had all of these wonderful cartoons that came on Saturday. But my cartoon was Superman. He was able to leap tall buildings with a single bound. He could stop flying bullets. Like, he was the man. He could fly. He had a beautiful uniform. He had a wonderful cape. This guy was like my idol. I loved Superman. So on one particular day, 7, 8, 9 years old, whenever it was, I decided that because Superman was my hero, that I was going to grab the nearest bed sheet, tie it around my neck, and pretend like I was Superman. And that's exactly what I did. I snatched the sheet off of the bed, I tied it around my neck, and then I proceeded to walk out of the door, climb over the rail that led to the balcony, and stand on the edge of the balcony. Now watch this. Everything in me knew that I was getting ready to fly. I believe with every ounce of my being that this sheet that I wrapped around my neck to mimic my superhero Superman was going to fly when I needed it. So watch this. I took a literal leap off of a second-story building with a sheet tied around my neck, believing that I was going to fly. Now listen to me as I try to make sure that I cement this point. I knew that I was going to fly. There was nothing in me that said I wasn't going to fly. And I jumped off of that balcony 2 stories up, and then gravity took effect. Gravity didn't care about what I felt. It didn't care about what I believed. Gravity brought me back down to earth, and so much to the degree that I broke my arm and broke 3 ribs. And my mom came out. I remember this like it was yesterday. My mom came out and asked me, boy, what in the world were you thinking? Why did you jump off a second-story balcony? Boy, what were you thinking? And I'm thinking that I'm Superman. Now watch this. My mom could have said, well, you know what? That makes sense. But you know, Superman's cape is blue. You had a bed sheet. Let's go get you a blue cape, put it around your neck, and you try it again. My mom could have said, hey, I understand that. Superman is your hero. You thought that you were going to fly, but you did it wrong. That's not what my mom said. My mom said, listen, I don't care how much you think you are Superman. You are not Superman and will never be Superman. You wanting to be Superman has nothing to do with you actually being Superman. We live in an environment right now where people, men, believe that they're women, and women believe that they're men. And no matter how much they believe it, to the concrete core of their being, they will never be. A woman will never be a man, and a man will never be a woman.